I'm Denise Lee. I am so excited. I have written a play called Funny, You Don't Act Like a Negro. Actually, it came from a story that a friend of mine told me probably about 15 years ago. It was a true story. She was a choir director at a very prominent private school here. And a woman who had a history with the school. She had gone there and her mother before her, and now her granddaughter was there in the choir. And she came up to my friend and said, "Oh, the choir was just wonderful." So they began a conversation. And they talked for about 10 or 15 minutes, and it was very pleasant. And as they were about to part ways, the woman said, "Well, it's been a pleasure to meet you and talk to you. Funny, you don't act like a Negro." And before my friend could say anything, poof, she was gone. And so it was, when she told me that, I went, somebody needs to write that play. And we laughed about it. And over the years, I have, as people have told me stories or things that have happened to me, I keep saying, I'm gonna write that, that's going in my play. It's going in my play, and I'll collect those things. I'm very passionate about social justice and fairness and equality. And I think that a lot of times we focus, when we talk about community type things, we focus on the blatant racism. We focus on things when we see the Klan or people who say really negative, horrible things. And we don't realize the subtle things that we do that are offensive to people, and then the people who are offended don't say anything, so no one ever knows that there's a problem, and it bubbles under the surface. And then my biggest thing is that we pass those things down to our kids. Whether we say things or not, they watch us all the time. They hear what we say and they watch what we do. And I wanted to bring to the attention of people the subtle things we do and say that our children take on and become those people before they're even introduced to society. Yeah, I think the most important thing, the two things, is to be careful to ask yourself the important questions. If you genuinely don't want to be racist or want to know, ask yourself these important questions. What kind of biases do you have? When we have a thought that conflicts with who we think we are, we should ask why, and we don't ask why often enough. Also, to be mindful of what we pass on to our kids. We're never going to get any better if we keep trying to solve 2020 problems with 1989 mentality.